Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another podcast. This is your host Shavi Jaffrey.
I didn't have my headphones on.
Well, that's fine. This is your host Shavi Jaffrey, and with us are our two very beautiful and dear friends of mine. Huh?
Recording what?
Yeah, we are recording.
Yo, this guy's
What is wrong with you?
पहले बताना
Have you guys never been on a podcast before?
मैं तो रेडी नहीं था मुझे ज़रा खूबसूरत लगने दो अपने अच्छे एंगल में आने दो ऐसे
My very beautiful friends and beautiful guests on the show, Seher and Sham Idris. A huge round of applause. How are you guys doing, man?
एक मिनट ज़रा जूस पी
Happy.
By the
So
way,
Sham has been on the show,
ये
but this is.
pom-pom है।
So why do you have to clarify that? Why do you have to?
Shavir का क्या पता?
Why do you have to clarify
Yo,
that?
this is my first time on his podcast.
By the way, you have to keep the microphone next
It's
to you.
Yeah.
honest hour,
Like this.
but
Yeah.
what if I'm not honest?
Then you lie.
I'm just kidding. Guys,
Are you
this
like-
was so hard
Wow.
because I had to go put
और
it-
पास
Sierra-
रखो इसको ए
I had to go put Sierra to sleep.
So Sierra is right now in the room behind us.
Yeah, so
she
if we
wakes
scream
up
and
then-
stuff and you see a special appearance, then it's because of Shavir.
Aw. Is she alone or is your sister with her?
My sister's watching her.
Okay. Anyways, Seher and Sham, how are you guys doing?
Good man.
Long time
How
no
are you?
see.
If you guys notice that I'm not looking that way, it's
Why not? I want you
Same
to look
here,
at me.
you know, like-
I want you guys to look at me.
I'll explain.
Okay.
सहर इतनी ब्यूटीफुल लग रही है आज कि
हाँ.
मेरा दिल चाह रहा है बस सहर को ऐसे देखूं आज
इतने बड़े झूठे हैं. This is their good side. Both of them have the same good side, and so do I.
अच्छा,
This is like
Shavir,
my good
All
side.
three of us have the same good side, so we have
No,
to.
yo, look
at
over
this
there.
point, like, let's just look at the wall. Like,
Look,
let's
look,
put a
look.
TV over
Shavir,
there
पता-
that is basically
नहीं यार.
projecting our face, and then we just look at the TV and we just
you know,
talk.
the chemistry is not happening properly. Like we
Okay.
need to be interacting with you. He should be in the middle.
Yeah.
No. I think.
Yeah,
I think
so I should
I've
go
always,
sit there. Yeah.
I think I've always been on this side. And,
Why is that, Shavir? Why
Because
is
I'm
that
the
you?
goddamn host. I do what I want to do, man. Okay? Got your answer, buddy. Anyways, what's up, guys? Long time no see. I'm for the first time. I'm wearing headphones and I'm listening to myself talk, and it's quite trippy because
It's
like,
kind of weird, right?
Hannah, it is.
Yeah.
When I did the podcast in Pakistan, we
Huh.
weren't wearing the headphones.
We weren't, right?
It was different, yeah.
And it was
अब
more
उतार
natural.
क्यों लिया
Wait,
तूने?
take it
Because
off
I
and
feel
then
like
see?
it's more natural if you just take them off. Hold on, let me just.
Hold on. No. I need to have. Wait.
Should we do it without it?
Whoever wants to have it can have it, but I just want to.
don't wanna.
I feel like when you have it off, it's more natural,
Hannah,
right?
it's just
Yeah, but
weird.
then you
like-
kind of don't realize that your mic is like not there.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
I'm
fine.
getting a call. Okay, after.
Dada doo.
Anyways,
इतनी बड़ी investment में Shavir
Yo,
microphone
his
उतार
thing's like
लिए.
Dada doo doo. Some
कोई बात
doo
नहीं,
doo's
कोई
calling him.
it's not doo-doo, it's DJ.
Oh.
What's wrong with you? no, it's fine. It's fine.
अच्छा,
Acha, so
Shavir.
Sham has been on the show before, but this is Seher's first time. So Seher, welcome onto the podcast.
Thank you very much.
Honest Hour.
I also started
Uh,
a podcast, but I quit.
Do you know why this podcast is called Honest Hour?
Why?
Just take a random guess, guys.
Because you have to be very honest.
Yes.
I lie a lot.
That's right. You have to be extremely.
So are we gonna be questioned
honest.
about weird shit? Because you can tell.
What's that?
Are you gonna question us about weird stuff?
You
Weird
already said.
stuff?
Yeah.
Like what weird stuff?
Like.
Seher is already panicking. Like look at it. Like Seher is on the edge.
क्या
Seher
हुआ,
is like,
Seher?
oh shit, don't.
Yo,
क्या
Sham
बताऊं?
is the one drinking drink. You know, he's like,
नहीं मैं
This is
सच्ची
how
बात
I
बताऊं
hear how
I'll be
mine
honest I'll be honest
you have to be
for
honest.
some reason या तो ये expired है or this is really more extra pure or is concentrated I don't know what it is but
It is
it's really
concentrated.
Concentrated.
It is concentrated.
नहीं मैं पहली
ये
बार
जो
थोड़ी पी रहा हूँ
Are you
पी चुका हूँ
sponsored?
पहले लेकिन चक्कर ये है कि आज it just
No
seems
sugars added. Juice from California.
like, an expired
there's
expired
always
about
sugar added.
expired about a year ago that's why it's so concentrated
No, it's not expired.
Honestly,
Oh, it's
I'm
not
looking
expired.
at you
It's
guys,
best
so-
before though.
what if we
I'm
take
looking like
what if
there.
we take charge today and we
Yeah.
ask Shavir questions
No, how
Yeah.
about like you guys let me? How guys you guys let me just do my thing, okay? Okay.
Do
So
your thing.
पता नहीं हम लोग कहाँ निकल गए हैं, यानी कि हो क्या रहा है भाई कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा. अच्छा जी. So once again welcome onto the podcast. आप लोग का कैसा दिन जा रहा है? आप लोगों ने मुझे कनाडा में मुझे पिक नहीं करने आया आप एयरपोर्ट. क्या चक्कर है?
by the way
क्यों हमें
इस-
पुलिस पकड़ानी
एक
है?
मिनट
बताए.
अच्छा ये
Okay.
इसने पूछा कि हमें से एयरपोर्ट उठाने क्यों नहीं आए थे by the way
बताया था?
a lot of people don't know
नहीं तुमने बताया
इसने
था
बताया
हमें.
नहीं है,
तुमने
बताया?
बताया
इश-
था कि तुम आ रहे
Yeah,
हो.
that's a good point. You know why?
मुझे
Because
पता
I wanted
चला
to. I actually wanted to surprise you guys that I'm
हाँ,
landing.
so
in
मुझे-
Canada.
इसलिए स्नैपचैट पे
मुझे-
पिक्चर्स
नहीं,
लगाई हुई हैं.
मुझे पता
videos
चला
लगाई हुई हैं.
मुझे पता चला स्टोरी से शावीर
हाँ.
साहब जो गाड़ी बाशी हो रहे हैं
Sham
मैंने
was like to me,
ये
he's
this
like, yo,
looks like
Shavir's back. I
Canada
was like, no, you would
Sham's like, yo, Shavir, are you in Canada? I'm like, yo, no shit. Like, I don't have a Mercedes in
no, it's a
Pakistan.
green screen.
नहीं मैंने पहले सोचा शायद तूने कोई पुरानी वीडियो मेमोरीज में लगा दी हो
Yeah, so I wanted to actually surprise you guys. Like, I wanted to. I don't want to talk about it. But you know why? I'll tell you why. Because when I was trying to come to Canada, I was trying to come for like the past month and a half. And 3 flights had cancelled. 3 flights in a row. So that's why I just didn't want to jinx it. ये ना होता मैंने कहा कि मैं इनको बता दूं या सबको बता दूं, and then at the end of the day, like my flight will get cancelled.
यानी कि हम
Okay,
इतने
तो
close
तुमने
हैं,
जब लैंड हुए थे तब तो तुमने
बाकी
बता दिया
बाकी
था
लोगों को बताता जा रहा था, इसने कहा इनको यार छोड़ो
यार मैंने
क्या
किसी को नहीं बताया, तो तुम लोग आज अटैकिंग पोजीशन में क्यों आए हुए हो उतना? ठीक है दूसरी साइड पे बैठ गए हो, लेकिन उस वक्त से अटैक क्यों हो रहा है मेरे?
यार
For
मैं चाह रहा
one
हूं
team.
तू इस साइड पे आ जाना ताकि
आज
मैं
जो
फिर
तुम लोग का
देखूं ऐसे।
आज जो तुम लोग का बेबी हुआ है वो
आज हुआ है।
किसकी मेहरबानी
हुआ
है?
यार,
बताओ
मैं हो भी
बताओ
गया
किसकी
बैठ
मेहरबानी है?
नहीं नहीं
वो?
एक्चुअली
बताओ लोगों
वी
को।
हैव टू गिव शाउट आउट टू शावीर, यू नो, अगर शावीर ना होता, यू नो, सो मी एंड सहर वी प्रोबब्ली वुड हैव
शाम आज पता नहीं किस लड़की के साथ धक्के खा रहा होता शहर।
धक्के
शुक्र
खा
करो
रहा होता।
शुक्र करो मैंने इसके साथ तुम्हारे साथ फंसा दिया इसको।
था शाम
हाँ शुक्र करो कि तुम फंस
कर
गए
नहीं।
हो।
अच्छा पता है ये a lot of people don't know शावीर इतना बड़ा फ्लर्ट है। मुझे जान के इसने इस चीज़ में फंसाया, क्योंकि आई मीन काफ़ी लड़कियों को पता नहीं होगा ना कि शावीर अच्छा एनी वो कन्वर्सेशन कहाँ जा रही है।
What?
ये करता बेसिकली ये है कि जो अपने दोस्त है ना, अपने दोस्त उनको भी जानबूझ के ऐसी पोजीशन में रख देता है कि वो भी इसकी तरह के फ्लर्ट बन जाए। हुआ ये था कि
अच्छा, तो you were
फोन
gonna
कॉल
be-
पे
wait,
मैं बताता हूँ
exposing yourself
ना, हुआ
here.
क्या था, शावीर ने
That's what I'm thinking.
शावीर एक कॉल आई जिसके अंदर शावीर मुझे कहता है यो शाम, आई थिंक यू वर देयर, ही इज लाइक शाम माय फ्रेंड थिंक्स यू आर क्यूट।
Did that happen?
मैंने कहा टेल हर शी इज क्यूट टू, मैं तो ऐसी शुगर लगा रहा था ना।
No,
Such a
that
big
didn't happen.
flirt.
That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Seher never called you cute. You know, however, like I'll tell you Seher something that
अब तो
by the way
अभी
I
juice
haven't
पीना पड़ेगा।
I haven't ever told you that. Okay. But Sham actually called me and asked about you. And he said कि that friend of yours, like, is she a good girl? And I'm like, yeah, she's a really good girl. And he's like, awesome, bro. Like, you know, I'm trying to like I'm dating this other girl right now. I don't like her.
झूठा है। मैंने कहा कोई सीरियस कन्वर्सेशन मार रहा है।
Yeah, I'm trying to date this. I'm at the moment like I'm just like into this other girl, and but you know she's not nice. Like
Yeah.
it's just weird. Like we don't even like, you know, my
Yeah.
dad doesn't like her. Like
Yeah.
my mom likes her, my dad doesn't like her. So I'm trying to go for like a girl who's like more gharelu and all. I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, you know, like Seher, bro. Seher is an amazing girl. You should talk to her. And he's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna talk to her. But
ये
yo,
इतना, bro,
I have to
जितना ये
first.
honest hour
Listen,
खत्म
I'm
हो
not
चुका है।
done. I'm not done the story. So, but bro, the thing is, bro, I have to break up with her. I was like,
dead,
Sham,
I'm dead, I'm
like,
dead, I'm
Sham,
dead.
listen, Sham, you're gonna break up with another girl to be with this girl. Like,
Yeah.
she's not gonna trust you because she's gonna think that you're gonna break up with her and move on to another girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Sham's like, listen, so what do you want to do? I'm like, you can date both people.
Yeah.
So
You're making so much
No.
shit.
No.
so that's
To be
what
honest-
Sham did for the first
Let's be
6
honest.
months. That's what Sham was dating 2 people for the first.
Were you the other
No.
person?
I'll be,
No.
no, I'll be honest. Shavir is actually telling the truth if he continues on the story. So the way I broke up with the girl was because the girl that I was dating was best friend with the girl that Shavir was dating, right? So then I asked that girl to, you know, tell the girl that I was dating to break.
No,
up.
but the
You just
Shavir
get
was- wait,
complicated.
But that's the thing,
Shavir was
I
dating
had never-
someone else though.
But I've never dated
So
anybody.
you dated 6 people at once?
No, I have never
Because
dated.
he's talking
anybody.
about 2 girls, and then I'm talking about a girl, and then you
Wait,
you
एक
probably
minute,
were
minute.
talking.
I've always been-
honest
I've
hour
always-
make me क्या हुआ? Shavir, what did you say?
Honest hour, mate. I told
Listen,
you
guys.
guys, this is lying.
अच्छा, Shavir?
Guys, listen,
Lying.
like guys, listen, okay? Let's not get personal here, okay?
You started it. बदतमीज.
अच्छा पहले मुझे गिराओ, मुझे नहीं कहते मारो मुझे
Listen,
मारो.
I don't
Guys,
think
to be
it's
honest, everything
ethical.
happens for a reason, and that's why we have Sierra today.
Mashallah.
But in all honesty, we did meet because of Shavir. अगर इसने उस दिन
Yeah, but
Popeyes
you
पे
know, अगर Sierra,
इफ्तारी पे
like,
ना बुलाया होता, so I would have never met Seher.
Sierra's birth was written on the 29th of February, so she would have been here anyway. So maybe I would have met you somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true.
It's possible.
Okay.
दाने
no,
दाने पे लिखा है
that's
खाने वाले
right.
का नाम. Wait, what does that have to do with the baby?
That's true.
What do you mean?
What does that have to do with the baby? दाने दाने पे लिखा है खाने वाले. I said it, but I don't know what it means. But anyways,
I don't
yeah.
even know what he
I mean,
said.
like the thing is, look, I think Sham and I were like friends. Like we had become really close friends
Yeah.
really, really fast.
Yeah.
I think the first time I met Sham, he came over to my house. Zaid was there. And I think you met Zaid there after a long time after too, right?
After like 2012.
So I think we just hit it off from that point on, and then we were just like we're just almost chilling every single day. Remember that house in Milton? It
Well,
was
that
it
was,
was
that
it
was
was here in
the-
Milton, right?
that was the
That
house.
was the
This guy-
go-to house.
He used to come here. Now, Sahar, like, we had no idea you existed, by the way.
At this time,
Sahi
yeah.
hai? At this time.
I existed. You know who I was.
No.
Like in my life.
I know.
No, you knew her.
I exactly. So I knew Seher and I knew Sham. Like I knew Seher and I knew Sham.
But I
Sham
didn't
didn't know that you
Yeah.
existed, right? So Sham and I used to chill every single day. And then, you know, I got interested in these videos and I used to do these Facebook videos and Sham used to do his Facebook videos. We used to collaborate so much every single day कि कोई ऐसा दिन नहीं होता था जहाँ हम ना मिले.
Yeah.
Literally, so yeah. So I still remember, like, I used to be shooting videos with Seher sometimes. I just used to be shooting videos with Sham sometimes. And then one day,
So funny,
like,
you don't
it just,
act for
like,
shit.
everybody just came together like this.
You know,
I
the
think it was
thing
like
is, a
Ramzan
lot of people probably don't know any of this stuff because this is the time that none of us vlogged. 'Cause we only used to make comedy videos, so this stuff
On Facebook.
people doesn't know, right?
And by the way, shitty comedy videos, like, I have to admit, I'm sorry.
Yo,
I'm sorry for taking away all those years off your guys' life.
Yeah, but for some reason, like, believe it or not, those are the times that we like the views that we used to get on Facebook was insane for the least amount of effort, right? At that for
Yeah.
its time. But I think for its time, if you look back in 2015, I think because we were just starting out, so that was pretty good effort because we're very
We've
new.
all evolved
At the
right?
time,
Like, in a good
absolutely.
way.
And at the time, we have like there was no one else making it. It was just me, you, and Zed. Right?
Yeah. At the time, you're right, actually. Now that I think about it, like, there was very, very, very little effort and there was, like, a huge payback.
Yes. And
Versus now, where there's probably 10 times as more effort and 10 times less payback.
Because at the same time, YouTube has a lot of competition now. So you gotta.
I think
always
it comes
be better
down
than
to,
the one you were before.
Yeah.
So if you're making a video today, then the video that you make like 5 months later. needs
see,
to
that's a
be
very
better.
good point. Like,
Yeah.
there is a lot of competition. Like, there was never this much competition ever before.
Yeah, but you can also
when we
compete with
started,
yourself.
he's right, nah? For example, when we started, it was just me, him, and Zed.
Yeah.
So people had no other option but to watch our shitty content, right? And now, like,
No, but
I have
feel like
admitted,
everyone
guys,
did their,
guys,
like, good
listen,
job.
listen. I've admitted that I had shitty content. Like, I'm just saying, like, you,
Shut the hell up! I had not helped you. So many of your videos, मार खानी है यहाँ से.
पता है शाबिर क्यों
Look,
एक्सेप्ट करना चाह रहा है
I'm just saying.
इसने तकरीबन से 5 वीडियोस तो अपलोड किए ना मैं तकरीबन 100 वीडियोस अपलोड कर चुका हूं ये एक्सेप्ट करे
I helped him with. So
By the way,
many videos.
Shabir actually only became active I think 2016
yeah.
Right?
No.
20
For the first 2-3 years,
2017.
जब पता क्या हुआ था? I used to make videos before you started vlogging.
Yeah,
Soon as you started vlogging, I stopped making videos and I just became like a part of like
yeah
your crew,
yeah
kind of like. Okay, and I think that went on for at least like a year and a half.
Especially when I went to Pakistan.
जब
yeah मैं
मैं
रोज इसे घर आता था वो
every day, me, Seher, Sham, Vakar,
Sometimes Ali Bhai.
Ali Bhai, like all of these people, like it was like
Yeah,
5-6
yeah.
people, and we used to just like chill together all the time,
Yeah.
eat together, talk together, shit together, not shit together.
Bye.
ज़्यादा हो गया
हर चीज हम लोग साथ किया करते थे, ठीक है? So वो times थे जब हम लोग ने तूने vlogging शुरू
yeah
की थी,
yeah
and at the time like I didn't have
So I
a
remember
big
us
idea what a
telling you how to
vlogging.
vlog, and you're like, I
I'm
will
gonna tell you
never
this and
vlog.
it's gonna shock you so I went back to my very first vlog वो जो मैंने एक दिन वैसी phone this is how the vlogging started
Guys,
मैंने एक
like
दिन
what
वैसे
guys
phone
do at
निकाल
gas
दिया
stations.
मैंने एक phone निकाला and remember we're at the gas station and I just made one straight video of 2.5 minutes and just गप्पे लगा रहे हैं उसके
Yeah.
अंदर मिकी भी था Zad भी था everybody was there and if you look at Shavir he's so awkward in front of the phone that I was like yes bro because he's like ये तू कर रहा क्या है मेरे चेहरे पे phone because the thing is me I'm like मैं भी वैसे ऐसे चक्कर मार रहा हूँ कोई कट नहीं है उसके अंदर but I think that's where it all started and that just motivated me
Started
to be
with
like,
what
"Yo,
guys
like,
do
vlog
at
karo."
gas stations.
You know?
But it started with Seher telling Sham to vlog. That's
Yeah,
what-
I have to give a shout out to that. Sahar
That's
did
why
tell
we
me
vlog
she's like I think you should stop vlogging and when she said that at that time I was like नहीं यार vlogging who does vlogging छोड़ो क्योंकि you know
Nobody
used to vlog.
was vlogging, and he's like, nobody vlogs. I was like, that's
Like
why
it-
you should
like
vlog.
like when she says nobody I'm saying nobody that in the
We,
Desi
like,
community
we-
like there were a lot of vloggers that were obviously
Of
in
course,
the
of
Hollywood
course.
community
I used to
involved.
watch a few people's vlogs and stuff. I used to watch Casey as well. So I told Sham, I'm like, you should start vlogging, and he's like, that's not my cup of tea and stuff. And I was just like, just
because
stop
I think
vlogging.
at one
I was
point we didn't feel like that was our thing but
Yeah.
eventually you find something right
yeah.
like
Now-
you I'm sure that when you started vlogging you didn't think it was your thing or did you
Remember,
always
you
knew?
started with different. You used to do time lapses and like different things. You know, like
Because I
testing
was
things
really
out.
inspired by the guy who you mentioned, Casey Neistat.
Yeah.
I used to watch him a lot and I was like, oh shit,
I
that
remember
is
there was a time
something
this guy
really
used to
clever.
eat his food watching him.
I still do that. How did you know?
No, but I think the guy is very inspiring. Like
Yeah,
I
he
think he
is.
started
He's
a
a
new
monk.
genre,
He is,
right?
he is.
He started.
Acha, Seher, so before all of this, before the limelight, before any of this, like what was Seher like? Like what was it? What was it like? Like
I
what
don't
was
know, man.
what was life like for you?
I want to know this too.
Hey.
Wait,
yo,
hold on. Hold on. You guys don't talk?
He
साले
thinks-
बात नहीं करते हो तुम लोग एक
Yo,
दूसरे
you
से?
know,
नहीं,
in,
कभी
our,
ये-
in
ये-
our house, we have 2 different houses. So this is the house that Sham lives in. This side of the house I live in.
No, I've never actually asked her this question. That before the limelight, what was it?
Okay, honestly, before the
interested.
limelight, there were 2 things that I was really into. I wanted to become a police officer, and the other thing is like I was like, okay, police officer doesn't work out for me. I was a really big like basketball player. That's all I used to do. I used to play basketball day and night, all the time. Sometimes like, and then I met Shavir. I was just like, okay, what is this videos thing? Like, ask him. I did not know how to act. Okay, I was like looking at the camera. He's like, camera ko na dekho, ye na karo. I was like, I can't act, man. I would help him with his ideas, but I can't act. But at the end of the day, I feel like, I don't know, like, to be very honest, because this is honest hour, I still have that passion for basketball and policing. But I feel like with the lifestyle that I have now, it can't happen.
And I've told her many times to pursue it, but it's something that, you know, she
I know
always,
this is my career, but like, I don't really think of it as that. That's why if you go to my channel, you only see like 30 videos because I don't think of it like that anymore.
So what is going to be your career then?
I don't know, like, there's a lot of things that I do, like, for hobbies and stuff, something from home, you know, like, I want to launch my lashes, I want to do, like, some sort of business, but, career-wise, something that, like, my heart still has is still policing and basketball. But
Police mein chalte hain.
no,
Chalo,
listen,
chalo.
honestly though, but I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I love the life that I have now. I'm alhamdulillah very blessed, but that's, if you want me to be honest, that's the honest truth.
How did we meet first? Like how did we started talking? Like Facebook friends, right?
Yeah, we started talking on Facebook. There's a friend of mine. He told me that, yo, you make like little comedy videos, right? I'm like, yeah, I do it for fun. But he's like, yo, my cousin makes these hilarious comedy videos. And I saw like 2 of his.
I
and
don't
I'm like,
have
yo,
a cousin who's your friend.
he lied. Okay,
Oh.
he wasn't your cousin. So.
I was like, मेरा cousin तुम्हें कैसे जानता है?
Sir, तो ऐसे
My
कह रहे हैं,
cousins
शामिर
are
का
all-
चैनल है?
No. He
cousins
lied.
are
He
in
lied.
UK?
He told me after he lied because he just wanted to like be like
कहते हैं
related
ना
to
कि
someone
मेरा
who
cousin है
who's
यार,
like,
मेरा relative
like,
ऐसे
yeah,
बोला
yeah,
होगा ना
he
कि-
like-
But when?
you know, my boy and
When?
stuff.
Hold on. Wait.
like 6-7 years ago.
Dude, I wasn't even big. Like why
Yeah,
was
no,
he?
I think
Yeah, but
he
you
had,
have to
like,
remember
क्या शौकिया मार रहा
यार
था
back
वो?
in the day अगर आपके 10,000 followers हो ना बहुत बड़ी बात थी यार.
Even
Uh-huh.
yeah, he had
You
around
have
that
to
many,
remember.
Actually,
and
that's
roughly
true.
he had around that many on Facebook. So like this guy was like, oh, he's my cousin, yo, he does like the bombest videos and stuff, and I was just like, okay, no, I never said the shittiest video.
Bombest
My cousin
videos.
was like, he's like, my cousin is the shit, right? And I was just like, okay, let me see who this guy is, right? So I saw a few of his videos and stuff, and I was like, okay. So he's like, you should message him, but I didn't message you. You messaged me.
I can't remember that back.
I remember that. I think I saw that.
Acha.
He messaged me and he was just like, hey, this guy told me about you and stuff. You make videos and stuff. We should do a video together. I'm like, no, I don't make videos like that. I was so awkward because I was like, I'm not an actor, right? I can't make videos and stuff. And I was
Actually, you know what's really interesting? Sorry, I'm cutting you off. You know
Yeah.
what's really interesting? When I met you for the first time and we did like a video for the first time, there was like it was your friend Seth.
Yeah.
And we went to his house and we shot this one video once
Yeah.
in that banana building. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Is that the guy that तूने थप्पड़ मारे थे?
मैंने?
You slapped
Videos
him
mein-
7 times. Remember in the mall?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I
Hold
swear,
on,
I
that's
swear,
another
Wallah,
story.
if he watches
we'll,
this.
we'll get to that story. Hold on. But wait, one second. So when we go to his house, it was like a banana building, like really sketchy and stuff. So Seher and I think that was the first video, Seher?
No, our first video was a driving video.
That was the first video? Holy. So what I still remember this like vividly. Because Seher came off as a very good act, like you know somebody who has like really good
Dude.
expression games.
I
No,
looked at it, I was like-
expression games.
No.
हर किसी के पास expressions नहीं होते.
Yeah.
And I feel like she pulled off the perfect expressions. And at the time I was starting off, so I had no idea about it. Like I think I still don't have any
I
idea
think
about acting.
you put the camera on the dashboard in the car with like tape or something.
Yeah,
the-
bro, that's literally what I, you know.
You took duct tape and you went all around the little mirror.
Achha, I didn't have
and
a
the
camera. It was my
hanging.
cell phone.
Yeah,
And you know
yeah,
how
yeah.
do you,
camera or
Yeah,
back?
yeah, yeah.
bro? This is the
Yeah.
cell phone, right? So stand up a cell phone like this on a dashboard. Can you do that?
Front.
Yeah,
So
front.
so what we had to do is like put the cell phone like this. So put like tape across like zzz, and then somehow open a hole for the camera. Like it was that.
It was bad. And it kept falling. So we had to do like 50 takes. And I just kept looking at the camera. Obviously, these videos don't exist anymore.
But that video, I remember that video just went off.
Yeah, well,
that video had like, at that time, had millions and millions of views. And I was like, that was like the first taste of blood for me too. Like I was like, holy like, this is big. This is big. I was like, this is big.
We did a few more. Then we did like 5, 6.
You know which video I saw of hers? There was the one where with the hairdryer.
Acha.
That's the video I had.
वो थी banana वाली building के अंदर.
Yeah, the one I asked you for the hairdryer and you passed me the gun and I shot myself.
Yeah, that's the video that I saw her for the first time.
The
really?
one that she's talking. The one that she was like, and Sham was probably like,
नहीं
exactly. I didn't
शाबिर की वीडियो में जो लड़की है बोलो
नहीं
ये तो होता था ये तो तुझे मानना पड़ेगा
तुम्हारी कौन सी लड़कियां थी और वीडियोस में थी ही
हाँ
नहीं
वैसे
Are you dumb?
No, in the beginning videos
like you were the first one but like there were more.
Yeah, after I'm saying he only saw me obviously.
Okay let's calculate who had more girls in his videos, Sham and I.
Sham
मैं तो
लड़की डालता नहीं था कभी वीडियो में.
Sham.
I'll change my name. See? Yeah, you did. I found half of
Bro, you had so many girls in your videos. Listen, let me. Why are you?
Alright guys, so after this अगर आप
nervous?
लोगों को कोई status मिले जिसके अंदर me and Seher are having
Look,
fights,
honestly speaking,
just
I feel
याद
like
रखें.
when Sham and I first met, and then when you know like the little when there was like a spark or like the best friend, it was I feel like I was open about my life. I don't like starting off any friendship or any like best friendship or any even relationship off lies. So I think the foundation was trust. So unless you lie,
I actually
you
just
lied to me. Then
listen, guys. I just remembered this.
Why is your face like that? You lied.
I just
अभी कुछ बोलेगा.
I just remembered something. No. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say how fast you guys clicked off.
Yeah.
Which means like it also means like you guys were made for each other in a way. Okay. This is what I remember. So I still remember we were going to this.
I'm kind
all
of
of us.
Goosebumps. Is that okay? Okay.
That's
just
fine.
kidding.
We all went out for dinner.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we had dinner. And the next morning, and that's when you guys met for the first time. The lunch. Dinner ही कह लो उसको. इफ्तारी ठीक है. ये दोनों मिले इफ्तारी के अंदर. हम लोग इफ्तारी कंप्लीट हुई है. सारे अपने अपने घर गए हैं. अगली इफ्तारी हम लोग फिर मिले हैं. And we were going to this cafe.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I remember.
And we were all gonna smoke shisha. And Sham said, Seher.
Oh my God.
And Sham said,
No. I knew it.
Listen. And Sham said, Seher, please don't smoke shisha.
No, I didn't say please.
No.
Different.
Hold on.
Shavir came to me.
I'm just being polite, okay? Listen.
No.
Sham said, sun to lo. Sham said, Seher, please don't smoke shisha. And Seher is my friend. I'm like, Seher, enjoy. And Seher's like, nah, I'm gonna pass. I was like, what? I was like, bro, ek din mein
The thing is because I never do shisha and I was like, मैं तो वैसे
he never said Seher don't do shisha. He said Seher's not gonna do. Like he made the decision for me.
I'll tell you what, because I had just met her. I was saying it in a joking tone, but the way she reacted, I was like, yo, like
प्यार हुआ.
अचानक मेरे दिल ने ऐसे एक skip की beat, because I'm like, नहीं, Seher's not gonna do shisha. She looks at Shavi, she's like, I won't do it. Music on हो गया था Bollywood का.
I don't know, man. It's always been the respect factor ever since I met him. You got lucky.
And you got lucky.
But you did get lucky.
Of course.
I mean, I got lucky too.
है तो बहुत lucky है. I mean जो एक बंदा तीन चार लड़कियां घुमा रहा हो एक साथ. यानी कि इससे ज्यादा lucky क्या हो सकता है वो? और पता है
कैमरा मुझे क्यों लगा टूटने वाला है?
So yeah, those were the beginning days. And then we...
How did you feel, by the way, when you had to delete all my videos?
Yeah, I never asked you that.
Well,
I felt so bad.
Okay, so let me explain how it happened.
Just...
So when Sarah started wearing hijab, so then I approached Shavir. And mind you, these videos had like 10 million or very high amount of views, right? So I was like, yo, Shavir, yaar, sun yaar, wo check kariye na. And you have to understand at this time, Shavir only uploaded about 8 videos, out of which 5 was Sarah. And I was like... Yeah, Shavir, wo dekh yaar.
I felt really bad for asking.
Can you private those videos? Because Sarah's wearing the hijab, the people are. Because you know what people kept doing? They kept tagging her, right?
They honestly, I don't want to say it, but to this day, people.
Yeah, bro, no problem, right? I was like, oh, thank you for understanding. So he privates one and leaves the four.
Sham is like, he privated the video. He said he's gonna do it. I'm like, okay. I fell asleep. I was like, oh my god, Sakoon.
He privated one. Next day I messaged Shavir again. I was like, Shavir video को he's like, oh sorry bro, मैं भूल गया था, I'll do it. एक और video प्रायोरिटी दे, 2 video कर लिए.
And at this point, and at this point, Sham was uploading videos with me where I was wearing the hijab, and then you go into Shavir's page and I'm not wearing the hijab, and people are messaging me. They're like, "What are you doing? You know, like, are you
people
wear it?
people
Do you
got
not wear it?"
confused.
Like, you know. I was
So
like,
at this time, the third day, Sarah's like, there's 2 videos up. I'm like, let's just give him a couple of days. Maybe he's doing it in parts. I said, 2 दिन गुजरते हैं, कोई video नहीं होती. I said, I'm like, Shavir do. Then and every single time he replies to me, right? He replies
like, yeah,
as if
yeah,
he's
yeah,
He's like, oh, okay, I'll do it now.
such a liar.
ये नहीं कि यार मैं ऐसा ऐसा कर रहा था, बड़ा दुख हो रहा है
बता
मुझे.
देता बंदा, you know, like I want to take my time.
You know,
with it, but
now
this guy
that I
was
think
like,
about
no.
it, you could have kept those, but put a blur on it.
Are you dumb? Saleh, have you ever seen Shah Rukh Khan's movies and imagine like the girl has a blur around her face? Like what? What's wrong with you? Now you understand why our videos
Yo,
were so
you know what you
shitty?
should do?
Because of this mindset.
Listen. You should remake those videos.
I think he remade one of them.
No, remake all of them.
Well, you guys asked like, how did I feel about it?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't feel anyways because the thing is, Seher just one day just took my phone and just deleted all the videos herself.
Oh yeah,
I was,
yeah.
Oh, did you? Yes, I was like, okay.
हाँ जब last 2 videos ने delete करा था ना तो एक दफा शायर कहती है शाबिर can I have your phone please like दिखाओ ना जरा तुम.
अब देखो ना at
No,
this
we were
point
talking
like
about the videos.
trust level ऐसा build हुआ हुआ था ना सहर और मेरा कि यार ये तो दोस्त है इसने क्या करना है ये तो अपनी friend है यार क्या हुआ ये तो मेरे दोस्त की होने वाली wife है इसने क्या करना है ये भागेगी कहाँ मैं अपना phone देखता हूँ videos deleted forever. I was like what is going on?
No, you did message me after
But
though.
no, yeah, I was like, oh, sir, where are my videos? Yes, I did.
I had to lie to him.
I did
I had to
message
lie
you.
to him. I was like, Shavir, I didn't do anything, man. They're like privated, yeah. Go look. They're like archived.
And the best
He's
thing
like,
is
I can't find them.
शाबिर बड़ा लोगों को दिखाता होगा ना उसको कहेगा bro मेरी 8 video cumulative views 80 million views ठीक है
He says he still has them.
जाके देखिए हैं ये यार 20 million रह गए हैं किधर गए but
He
man
still
no.
has that.
No. Acha, what do you think about like vlogging and like what's your so after I'm just gonna touch up upon this like because obviously Sierra, by the way, shout out to you guys, beautiful girl,
Thank you.
and she's so calm. She's such a happy baby, mashallah.
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
and I'm surprised that she really likes Shavir.
And I'm surprised that it's Seher's baby and she's quiet. Like it's
Shut the hell up.
I'm
You
actually
know,
surprised.
honestly-
like it's amazing how opposite she is from Seher.
Yeah.
Like I think she's more like you than she is.
What?
No, I'm
You
gonna
wanna
be
take
This
that
honest.
is
back?
way more calmer.
I feel
No,
like
I'm
he's
just
not.
that's
I
why.
No, he's
no,
not.
but honestly,
No,
I
no.
do feel like she has this, and she has something to do with camera. I was telling Shavir before too. When you take this vlogging camera and you just put a Sierra in front of her, right? You know, she looks at the screen. Obviously, she's looking at herself, and she's like, and
She
I'm
smiles
like,
when
oh,
she sees herself.
इसके अंदर अभी
Because
से
I've
कुछ
heard, like,
है.
you know, babies get scared when they look at themselves in the mirror. But every time I take her to the mirror, she looks at herself. She can see me. She can see
Because
herself,
my
she
mom says
smiles.
about me, right? When I was a kid, which I don't remember, like she's like when you were like 2-3-year-old, you were like you used to like first thing you used to do as soon as you start talking, acting.
Yeah.
So
But
I guess
she's very active too. I was very, very, very active when I was little. Up until like I used to play basketball. I was like, and she's tall too, mashallah.
You used
she's
to play
very,
basketball when you were a baby?
No, I used to play basketball like I think at the age of like 6.
Can you imagine? Seher.
That's so
Sarah playing
freaking.
basketball?
I
Can you
was
see, yeah,
so
choti.
fat.
Dribbling.
No, I don't know how to dribble. I used to shoot. You know how I like creamed your ass a few days ago, like that. Like,
What are your so I always wanted to know this because like when I think about myself, obviously like this is our bread and butter, like the whole YouTube thing.
Yeah.
It's like this is how you make money, this is how you survive your family and stuff. So I just wanted to know this, Gabe, what are your thoughts on putting Sierra in front of the camera and how did you get comfortable with the idea?
So this
of
is how
that.
I see things. This is inshallah our plan anyway.
It was a big
because
decision, yeah.
Sierra is obviously going to be on camera for now because she's part of our life. The way I vlog, the way I do everything is basically show our life, right?
Yeah.
However, when Sierra turns 3 years old, so we have a cap at 3. When she turns 3-year-old, we're gonna take her completely off the vlog.
Because I think maybe
Because-
slightly before.
Let me just
3.
add that. What I want to, even slightly before 3. The point is, I want to, the age that she's able to make certain decisions might not be a lot older, but 10 years, right? It's just she understands things and kind of knows, and then give her that option. Do you want to be in the social media at that time if we still are or not? And then she can make that decision, because what I don't want is to grow up in the social media and be in front of a camera, and one day, you know, she turns like 10 years old and she's like, I don't want to be on social media. Dad, like, why did you put me on there?
Yeah.
So my point is, between the ages of 2 to 3. So like.
But don't you think that like from 0 to 3, that would already, whatever effect it would have, it would be there?
I feel like, I think about this honestly every single time we shoot a vlog, because I don't want her like out there, but at the same time, I don't want her to be so used to the camera that when it's not there, she's like, something's weird, But
I feel like the age, feel like they're around 2 years old, right? When a kid is 2 years old.
Before 2, when she starts talking and walking, like
they're probably not gonna know as much, right? They're not gonna know like vlogging and like.
Yeah, I mean, like what do we remember since we were 2?
2 years old, right?
Don't really remember
so when she
anything.
turns 5, 6, 7, if she's completely off social media, she's not in front of a camera, so we can actually see her personality, because I want her to develop her own personality. So by the time she's 10, which is still young, fairly young, but in this world, at least she knows, if you ever.
I know, by the way, like there's nothing wrong with it. Like there are a lot of families who are families and they vlog together. Like the whole families are on YouTube, like kids, adults, like everybody's on YouTube. For example, the Ace family.
Yeah.
For example, What's Inside family. What's Inside? Yeah, it's called. There's a channel named What's Inside, and the little.
There's a lot of them, and there's like the
There's too
royalty
many family
family.
channels, yeah.
I met
There are a lot
I
of
saw
them
in
who
Los
are
Angeles.
like families and they're going through this transition in their life where they're active vloggers and happen to have a child, and then they have to obviously keep vlogging because you can't leave what you like your work. This is literally your workplace. So so I completely respect that. Like at the same time, like I always ask myself this question because like I'm thinking from a very personal standpoint. Okay, one day, inshallah, when I'll have a family, how would I be adjusting to that? And I haven't made up my decision yet, but like I wanted to know where your heads are at.
In the beginning, if you want me to be honest, I didn't want to put her on camera. Not because she was so small, but I just wanted to wait a bit before like I don't know about anyone else, but I have a very strong belief in like evil eye and black magic and stuff like that. And not just because of that, but I don't want her to like just always get used to like vlog and stuff. But at the same time, I do want to make memories with her that one day she can grow up and watch.
I want to add something to that. As much as what I told you right now, that inshallah between the ages of 2 to 3, that's our plan. We're going to take off for social media. But even right now, because of the fact that she's in the vlog, there's some memories that are just up there.
Yeah.
For even us, for her to watch. Because
the first time
sometimes
she
you can
ate,
back up things. Sometimes you can have pictures, but they can get lost, right? Because now they're uploaded. It is so crazy because me and her sometimes we go, when Sierra's sleeping, she's only like 4 months old, but we go back to when she was 2 months and we did her face reveal for the first time and we watch those videos and we look at her and see how much she's changed. And I always tell her that I'm like, look how cool it is that when let's just say she's 10 years old and she still wants to be part of this industry, and she goes back in time and 80 years ago, whatever, and she can see all those childhood things, that now she has those memories that are there, right?
Yeah.
So I think there's always
what it comes down to, like, it's like,
side
yeah,
to this.
what it comes down to, I'm sure you can still save memories, like in the way you can organize on YouTube, because each video has a title. You can't,
and it's a story,
do
right,
that.
of the day that we did things.
Yes.
We don't usually, like, even if like a lot of audience would probably agree to this, you can have pictures, you can have videos, but the way our vlog is, it's like a story that we all went as a family somewhere, so she has that whole like story that she can watch. So that's kind of cool.
So what's the future plan for you guys?
So
like vlogging it is for the next 50 years?
No.
I feel like YouTube is evolving. There was no
New
vloggers
things
and
come
now
up.
Are you in?
vloggers
अच्छा,
are-
मैं तेरे से एक honest question पूछता हूँ,
Yeah.
and I expect you to answer me honestly.
All right.
Okay,
Be honest,
110%.
Okay.
Promise?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you
Give me
scared?
क्या question?
No,
Okay.
I want to know.
Are you? I asked myself, like, I'll answer as well. Are you in this for the money?
Yeah.
Or are you in this, it's because your inner passion, the passion inside of you for YouTube is what drives you or gets you out of bed every single day to vlog?
I think it's a bit of both, if you want me to be honest. I'll tell you what I mean by that. When it comes to the passion, like when I imagine what I should be doing, what would make me happy, this is what I love doing. This is what makes me happy. Like it drives me to wake up and do these things. However, let's just say if there was no money, right? If there was no money in it, no matter how passionate I am about this, in all honesty, it wouldn't last, because I have a family to take care of. I have myself to take care of. I have Sierra, So because of the fact that there's money involved in it, that drives my passion more to work harder. Because initially back in the day, if you remember, 2015, 2016, 2017, all those times, we were making videos. We didn't make any money from this. And it was okay because we didn't care, right? But now I feel like I'm at a point in my life where we do need to make an income. So if I'm following my passion and there's
obviously Seher needs to go buy like purses and bags.
She needs to buy her car
stuff.
Honestly, ask him. I'm not the kind of
No,
person.
but don't you wait? I just want to ask. Don't you agree? Don't you think? What do you think? Would you continue on following your passion even if long term there was no money being made? Eventually, you have to find someone that is going to make you money, right?
No, absolutely. Whatever you're doing, it has to be sustainable.
Yeah.
Sustainable enough for you to just survive off of it.
Yeah.
If it's truly something that you love doing, then you can do good with little money.
Yeah.
Like, and if it's not something that you love doing, then you want more money off of the
Yeah.
job that you're
Yep.
doing.
Yep.
So I do agree with that. Acha, well, what about you, Sahar? Like, do you see yourself in this in the long run, or are you in this
I
for
don't know
as
why.
a shaman?
36 videos ho gaye.
Like, I just want to know if Sham quits, you quit,
Honestly, I don't think so.
so you'll keep going.
I'll keep going if you want me to be honest. Like if I release like one video every month, but let's just say Sham quit. I don't think I would just start like dragging myself away.
Because
from
I'm gonna tell you something. 5 years, he's done. 100%. Sham is quitting. Sham is getting into real estate. I can bet my life you're getting into real estate in 5 years.
He's probably gonna do it before
probably,
that.
yeah.
He's so
talked to him.
business minded
Yeah.
and money oriented, and like he knows how to make money. There are very
Yeah.
few people, and by the way, this is like ये compliment है, इसको negatively ना ले. Everybody has their own ways of doing things. Sham happens to be
No,
very
he's a
good at
smart
making
man.
money.
He's very hardworking.
He's very clever,
and
yes,
yeah.
and very hardworking when it comes to
Yeah.
making money.
नहीं तो
So
कोई बात नहीं शावीर की मूवी प्रोड्यूस भी तो करनी है ना हम करेंगे फिक्र क्यों करते हो शावीर
that way you can get into movies. Yes, that way. Sure.
मैं शावीर के साथ खड़ा हूँ मस्त बड़ा सा पेट निकाल के पीछे शावीर इधर आवे शाकिर का ये शाम मेरा प्रोड्यूसर ये देखो पेट छुपाए no but inshallah but yeah I mean I do kind of see that direction yeah
He's the kind
See,
of person who likes
although
to
I
make
haven't
money,
spoken to
but
you
like,
about this,
Yeah.
not just
but I kind of know this.
keep it, but also invest it somewhere.
no I'm inspired by my own brother like one of my brothers in the UK and alhamdulillah he has many houses and you know, it's inspiring like his story and I've always been very business oriented in that perspective.
Yeah. I'm kind of business oriented too, but for some odd reason, like I just don't make money.
तू सारे पैसे खर्च जो कर देता है
I think I always tell my mom, I think I have a leak in my hand.
नहीं बताता हूँ इसकी लीक क्या होती है ये बंदा वो है जो गाड़ी खरीदता है उसको ना खरीद के सारे पैसे लगाकर कनाडा में छोड़ के पाकिस्तान चला जाता ये भी नहीं कि बंदा कोई यार रेंट भी लगा दो उसको कुछ कोई इनकम तो बन जाए और वो गाड़ी फिर साल गैराज में खड़ी रहती है
What do you got? Like, okay, if you woke up one day
yeah
and you go through your bank statement
yeah
and you realize you're paying $2,000, $2,250 every month
yeah
to different subscriptions that you have signed up that you don't use, what would you feel like? And by the way, you've been paying for these subscriptions for the last 2 years. What would you do?
I would question my life
You'd question your life?
Slap your face. Is that
And
what you do?
would you
I'm
cancel
starting to
those subscriptions as well?
Yes.
obviously
Great.
so Shavir hasn't just cancelled
What do you subscribe to? I want to know.
Shavir ये 2000 की कौन सी सब्सक्रिप्शन है तेरी वैसे ये तो बता
Yeah, there are many. What do you mean, astaghfirullah? Like,
You're probably like gambling. Like God knows. Like, what are you? You're probably in the wrong
What?
stocks. Like I
हाँ
don't
Shavir
know.
क्या हो सकता है
no, I'm not gambling or doing anything wrong.
why you
It's
get
just
red
that,
Shavir what is good?
like I have like many random subscriptions.
Like what?
Like many. For example, like I have at least $300 of app subscriptions.
What apps
I
do
have-
you use?
Shavir
Like,
मैंने
There are
आज
some
तक
like guitar
जिंदगी में
tuners
दो
and shit
तीन
like
apps
that. Apple
खरीदी
I've
हैं।
Music,
never seen him
YouTube
play
Premium.
guitar on his phone.
Yeah, I this is how I learned guitar.
You knew guitar before too.
No. I learned guitar through the phone.
चलो
Literally,
at least
like, I
he's
was-
making something कोई तो यूज कर रहा है ना प्रोडक्टिव
हाँ, लेकिन वो
बाकी जो
खाली वो है।
$1950 की जो एप्स हैं वो तो यूज नहीं करता $50
नहीं खाली सारी apps नहीं है. But like point is, I genuinely feel like I don't care about, like I don't know how to save money.
I feel like that too.
Yeah.
I feel like you spend money in the wrong places. Like
हाँ.
sometimes things that you don't even need.
Yeah.
अच्छा वैसे
I'm the same.
just between us हमारी relationship में Seher is you
Actually, she doesn't know how to.
she likes to spend
Yeah.
Yo,
you know
honestly,
her rule is इसकी Seher का mindset है let's live life to the fullest मैं मेरा
So
होता है,
why would
यार,
you not?
थोड़ी
Who
savings
makes money? Okay, I would have savings, to like emergencies. But like,
इसके
Who
पास
makes
emergency थोड़े बहुत
money?
पैसे वो कर लेंगे कल हो जाएगा.
Who makes money if you're just gonna like save it? Why would you make money if you're not gonna spend it to make things
Yes, sir.
happy?
देख,
Because
एक जैसे हो.
money does buy you happiness. Whoever said money doesn't buy you happiness is a liar because money does buy you happiness. So like, I don't know, buying shit makes me happy, you know? Like especially after Sierra was born, I go onto like Amazon, I go onto so many websites. I'm like, yo, this girl looks
You know,
so cute.
I
on
feel
her.
like shopping for girls is an addiction. Exactly what she
Yeah.
said. A lot of girls,
No, but
they
I'm
go and they
subscribed to
buy.
ads to
Acha,
like apps too.
If Shavir's future wife is watching, just remember, you need to be good with money.
You need to be
110%.
independent.
I think relationship में एक बंदा होना
Yeah.
चाहिए.
Listen,
money
whoever it
management
is,
अच्छा, शाम की
whoever
जेब
it
में
is,
वैसे तो हमें
खुजली
पता है
होती
कौन है.
है.
वैसे तो हमें पता है. बोल दो. वैसे तो हमें पता है ना कौन है. बता दो.
whoever it is I'm gonna marry.
What do you mean
if
whoever?
If
Like
you're
who-
listening, just know that if you and I are both don't know how to control the income, then we might not be living in a house. We have to
Exactly.
go to
You
a
might be,
jhompri.
huh?
Yeah,
अच्छा
jhompri.
वैसे now let's talk a little bit about you.
Donate.
So,
Yeah.
Donate.
whoever the girl is, which city would she be from in Pakistan?
What makes you think she's from Pakistan?
She might not be. I don't.
Is she
Doesn't
from
make me
Toronto?
think. I kind of.
She could be.
Is
She could
from
be.
Chicago.
She could be from.
Shout out to
Listen, guys.
Chicago's.
Let's not get personal, okay? All right. So, moving on. How much money do you make? No, I generally like that was actually my next
No,
question.
let me
Like,
say
I just
something.
wanna-
Let me before we. शाम की जेब में सबसे ज्यादा खुजली होती है. Okay, there's things around our house that we
शाम
don't
की जेब
even
में
need.
सबसे ज़्यादा खुशी होती है?
खुजली.
Like
खुजली, अच्छा।
buying things.
He wants
Okay,
to
okay.
like he just wants to spend money. Okay,
No,
like
Sham's pockets are happy? What?
No, I like to
They
spend
are
money on
happy.
big things. Like
Huh.
I save up and then I can buy something. But I think that's I see value.
See, that's intelligent. For example, like I go to Pakistan, I come back, Sham has a new car. I go to Pakistan, I come back, Sham has a new car. I go
Why?
to Pakistan,
Why?
I come back, Sham has
Okay.
3 new bikes.
how many butts does Sham
नहीं,
have?
लेकिन देखो.
One butt, right? So
Sham
you can only
doesn't even have one full butt. Sham.
Shut up. Listen.
यार,
you
क्या
only have
शामिर क्यों
one
secret खो रहा है,
butt,
ठीक?
You have one butt. You can only
हम
sit
सब
in
वहाँ
one
पे कमजोर हैं,
vehicle.
ठीक है? सिवाय एक के. नहीं, मैं ज़ायद की बात कर रहा हूँ.
Oh yeah, that is a huge butt. Acha, हाँ.
What kind of-
नहीं, the thing is, look, the way I see it is, look, I had 3 bikes, and what I did is, it's just the way my mind works. I picked up in the wintertime, and then I sold it in the summertime, and I almost doubled the money.
He's
It
a
just
car
and I had
hauler
fun
now.
with
He's
it.
a
Okay,
freaking
okay.
So
car
even with the
hauler.
cars that I have, I just pick them up in a deal, and then drive around, have fun with it. About a year and a half later, you sell
Yeah,
it.
but
you
he
actually make
buys
more
cars
money.
and then he also invests into cars. You know,
Because
like,
because the thing is, it's like a business thing,
no,
right?
you're
Like
obsessed
you,
with cars.
I am obsessed with cars.
If I give you $100,000, what would you do with it?
If you give me $100,000,
He's gonna buy a Lamborghini and then invest into it again.
no. Even if I was to buy a Lamborghini, what I would do is I would put it on rent. The days that
No, I'm
not
just.
driving.
That's what I'm like. What
No,
is
what
your
would you do?
best business move with
ये तो
$100,000?
सारे सुनने के हैं कि ये शाम को शायद business insider guys ऐसा कुछ नहीं
No,
है,
I'm
मैं
just
कोई
like
insider-
launching your futures.
But
Well,
100, if you give me
right now.
if you give me 100,000,
Yeah.
what I would do is I would invest into property because my brother does property investing, so I
Right.
actually invest a lot of money with him.
What do you
Hey,
think?
at
What are
least
your-
I'm not gonna be living
What are
in a
your
Jopari.
what are your thoughts about stocks?
Stocks is good, however,
You never know.
with stocks you need to have a big heart because
Mhm.
things can, unless you're really going into the least volatile stocks, right? If you really want to make money from stocks, you gotta be willing to take risks. With real estate, if you look at any time in my experience anyway, where I invest 10 to 15 years, you'll always make your money. So that's how I see it. I mean, obviously, let's not look at United States real estate because they've literally crashed. But I mean, if you look at Canadian real estate in the last 50 years, 60 or 70 years, you'll see.
Speaking of real estate, when are you guys having another baby?
Speaking of real estate, when are we having another baby?
All right, so I
Speaking
wanted
of
to give
bu-
this news
speaking
on
of
your
business-
podcast, by the way.
Speaking of business, when are you guys making another baby?
I wanted to give this news on your podcast.
Right.
We're expecting.
Again?
Yeah.
Shut the hell up! No, we're not.
आप बताइए
Oh.
अच्छा आंसर था ना?
No, we're not. No, we're not.
I was like,
No, but guys, Sean
Bada
wants to have a
tez hai
cricket team. Sean wants to have a cricket team family, and I don't think that's really gonna happen.
how many?
because
Okay,
How many
this is,
diapers do I change a day? All of them.
I clean all the diapers, all right?
Really? Say wallah.
how many?
Only
How many?
picks her up when she's happy.
How many kids? How many babies do you want? How many kids? Like both of you, like one by one.
I'll let you answer first.
Me and Seth kind of talked about this, that we want
So we were
even
we were-
numbers.
Yeah,
not
we
odd.
were speaking
Yeah.
off camera. Like that's the most weirdest logic I've ever, by the way.
They have to be even numbers.
It
Even.
doesn't make any sense.
I know it's weird, but like I want it to.
So
be
it's
like,
like-
अच्छा you're one of those. You're basically one of those guys. जब music 29 पे होता है तू 30 पे कर देता है.
हाँ,
साले music और बच्चों में बहुत फर्क है यार. तुझे हो क्या गया है? शाम जागो.
why do you think people don't celebrate like in between numbers? They celebrate like 50, 60.
अच्छा एक मिनट
70,
अभी
even
पूछता हूँ
numbers.
क्या तेरे में ये हैबिट है कि नहीं है? अगर तेरे पास बिल्स पड़े हुए हैं हाथ में
हाँ.
तो क्या don't you want to put all the heads together?
No.
In my wallet, like when I have money, the
Yeah.
heads have to be together. Like the
I
bills
thought
have to
I
be
had
the
this
same.
OCD. He used to be like, why are
Yeah,
you so picky
that's
with
what
your
it's
things?
called. It's called OCD.
OCD.
You have OCD.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
goes down all the way to having bachas.
Of course, because
So you can't have 3.
no, because
Are you having them? Hello.
if you have 3, you're not gonna love one of them as much. You're gonna love 2 because you know that's how like love works.
Okay, now we're not having Sierra.
kidding,
I love
guys.
you. That's all.
I'm
That's
just
it.
kidding.
Sierra, that's it. Okay,
Shahir
I
गिर
can
गया
see some juice.
No, it's just a thought. I mean, वो तो depend करता है ना.
I'm actually shocked.
I just heard
Because
this.
I know you meant it.
No,
I know you meant it when you said. Now you're trying to just backtrack and just trying to
No,
take
I
back
know.
what you said.
No, no,
But
no.
I know you
I was
meant
what
it.
did you
joking.
mean by you're not gonna love one of them?
I was joking. No, but obviously it doesn't apply to kids. Or at the end of the day, it's जो आपकी किस्मत में है यार. अगर
Yeah.
किस्मत में आपके
अल्लाह
3
ने,
बच्चे
yeah.
लिखे हैं, you're not gonna have 4th, right? वो तो अल्लाह पे डिपेंड करता है ना कि अगर आप अल्लाह ने आपकी किस्मत में
चलो
लिखा है.
अल्लाह मियां ने जो लिखा है तुम कितने की ट्राई सोच रहे
Mine would be 2, 4, 6.
हो? Give me a number, like not a range.
I said to Sahar, 2 is a good number or a 4.
Oh, so you want 2 or 4?
So you know what I decided in my head? I'm like, okay, if my next baby is a boy, then that's it. But if it's a girl, then inshallah, then we try for another one. Because I want a boy. I
Sahar
want a boy too.
and
I
Sahar
love
likes
girls.
odd. She's like 3 is good.
I'm
And I said
okay,
4.
man. I feel like
know?
kids is not something you can do odd and even with. You can do it with like bottles. Like, hey, you know, this needs to be like next to this. You know, like you can't add 3 because you need to add another one. Like you can't do that with kids. With kids, I'm okay with how many kids Allah gives.
Look, the way I when I think of family, I think with cars. Okay? You're going on a road trip. And that's how much I love
Babe,
cars.
I'm done.
देखो,
Babe, I'm
you're
done.
going on a road trip. It's me, my wife, you know, inshallah my parents are there. Then you can see cars have 7 or 8 seats. Right? So you can either have 3 or 4 kids, you know, to fit in a American SUV. उसके बाद आपको प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है यार. बड़ी फैमिली अब तू खुद सोच ले. I come from a big family. We're all together 6 brothers and 1 sister, 7.
Yeah.
We never used to fit into one car and it was a headache. And I'm being honest because जहाँ पर आपने जाना है,
Okay, so
when my
you're
dad was
saying-
the only driver, we'd have to find someone to drive
no,
us.
You're saying
as a
if we
family.
if we had 3 kids, okay?
Yeah.
We have a 5-seater. We have 3 kids. So you'd buy a bigger car just so the 4th one could fit?
Yeah, to make the kid comfortable. Like
Technically speaking, that's what I would do
Okay.
too.
Okay.
But like
So
you know
let's
what I would not do? I would
No, let's
not
just say we have 7 kids. So are you gonna buy a limo? You have fit the
Why would you
8th
guys
one?
have 7
I'm
kids?
just
नहीं,
no.
like-
I'm just saying.
I have
like,
a feeling
like-
you're just like it's not
नहीं,
a
फिर
good
मैं वो,
idea to have so many
Mercedes
kids.
Sprinter ले लूँगा ना. उसके
Yeah.
लिए 14
No, I
सीटें
just
होती
want
हैं.
to know like this car thing that
भाई
you're talking
दुनिया में
about.
अपना इतने निशान ना छोड़ के जा. It's dangerous for the world. Listen, Nick, there are a lot of bro. Listen, okay, calm down.
अच्छा शाबिर मुझे तू बता.
1, 2, fine.
चल हम
we cannot
एक मिनट
have so many.
मैं एक
Idrises.
एक अच्छी बात करता हूँ. एक अच्छी बात करता हूँ. शाबिर ने मुझे कहा था, you get married. The day you announce that you guys are having a kid, I'll announce my engagement.
I never said that.
Yeah, this is the original conversation. अब तो
Really?
Sierra
Say
यहाँ पे
wallah
आ
I said
चुकी है.
that.
यार Sierra यहाँ पे wallah हर चीज में नहीं कहते. Sierra अब
That's
यहाँ
it.
पे आ चुकी है. अब मुझे तू ये बता कब announcement
Okay, how about this? The day you guys have your second baby, I'll have my.
वो तो मैंने पहले से बता दिया. कम से कम 2 साल का वेट होगा तो वो तू कर लेगा उस वक्त तक.
जल्दी कर लो. क्या हो गया? 2 साल
No, I
क्या
need
wait
to wait
करना?
at least until Sierra's like 2-3 years old to have another kid.
because it's good for the baby, right?
Right.
I feel like when you hurry too much and have kids, you don't give attention to the kid.
Not just that, I'm like
It takes it away. Like right now, our
when it
life
comes
is
to,
about
like-
Sierra, and she needs that attention to growing up.
I want to give her undivided
आप ये एक चीज
attention.
notice करो by the way. The kids that are really close in age, sometimes they don't start speaking as fast because parents. It's a fact that
Not
parents
just
don't
that,
give
I've
them that
noticed
much
kids that are
attention.
close in age, like
Yeah.
one or the other feels neglected
Yeah.
because one gets more attention than the other. And
I
that's just
always
that.
like when I was as you guys were just speaking about like the baby and you guys like have Sierra and all. I was just thinking I was just like nostalgic क्योंकि मैं चला गया था when I was like 10 or 11 or 12, 15 years old. Like even when I was 20
Yeah.
and I used to see people having kids and stuff and I was like, oh, those guys are such uncles because literally like the thing
It's
is
true, yeah.
I
we
used to
have
feel that too.
we are at that stage now. Like मैं we ऐसे कह रहा हूँ जैसे मेरा कल बच्चा हो रहा है. Like, the
अभी
point
ऐसे
is-
बता दे.
my whole point is that like time
It's going
time
really fast.
flies.
Yeah.
Time
And I feel
flies.
like generation to generation is different.
Like we have known each other for how long now?
5, 6 years.
2014? 15?
2014.
14. 6 years.
6 years.
Next year it's going to be 7 years. और पता भी नहीं लगा कि टाइम
पता
कैसे
नहीं
गुजरा।
चलेगा decade हो जाएगा यार.
पता भी नहीं चलेगा decade हो जाएगा कि like this.
I know you for 8 years. 2012, 2013.
See, that's insane.
2012.
See, I don't even remember. And if somebody asks, I would say like, no, I don't know Sahar at all. Somebody's taking shots at you, I'll be like, हाँ यार, बिल्कुल सही बात कर रहे हो तो. नहीं, I would never
That's
do
why
that.
let's go back to his old podcast. where we started from.
Shabir, was it? While we're talking about this, I have a question for Shabir. This Honest Hour podcast, Shabir, how did
how'd
it
you
start?
start?
What was your first video?
I think my first guest was Ducky.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like no context, no more explanation.
What'd you guys talk about?
Let's pull that up right now. Like, what did we talk about?
Oh my god.
I think
you say
wallahi,
your
you know, I was just an interviewer. Don't shoot the messenger. please. Okay, I was just like asking कि भाई क्या हुआ था, क्यों हुआ था.
No, but I think those were I honestly look at those times, and I think they were the dark times of our friendship.
Bro, they were really,
And
really.
I think every friendship goes through certain times. The difference is a lot of people might not realize this.
Right here,
The difference
episode
is-
1. Why I exposed Sham Idris, Ducky Bhai podcast part 1.
Please.
You see, this was one and a half years ago, and like you would never imagine like next year I would be sitting on the same freaking podcast and
Yeah.
speaking to you about the podcast I record.
I think what I said is a
I
lot of
knew it.
people
I
look.
saw
A lot of people, their friendship goes through these things where friends fight, where things happen, but there's no camera
yeah.
involved, right? People don't know
Hmm.
because most people are just off camera. लड़ाई होती है, खत्म हो जाती है. So I think it's a part of friendship that and a relationship that things go through dark times and happy times, and that's what makes us human.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right about the camera part. Ke every aspect of our lives is mostly on the camera. And by the way, nobody else is to blame but us because we choose to put that out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we choose to
Yeah,
make the
of course.
videos. We do everything. So what ends up happening is that we have chosen this life for us, and we have to kind of pay for it if we mess up. And in the past, I would say I have messed up a lot and I've learned a lot. I wouldn't say those were the dark times because every single time in your life teaches you a lesson, and I feel like I've personally learned a lot from those lessons on how to manage your disagreements with other people on social media or on the internet, because once it's out there, it's going to stay out there forever. Like our kids after kids would watch these videos and be like, okay, our grandfathers were pieces of shit. Like some days they're together, some days they're apart, some days they're fighting, some days they're with each other.
No, it happens
So I mean,
everywhere.
like, एक friendships के अंदर ऐसे होता है. Every healthy relationship has its ups and downs, and so did ours. I'm sure like there's nothing wrong with it. It's completely natural. It's very
I
human
think
to
we
fight.
learned a lot from it.
But we did learn a lot from it.
Acha, talking about dark times, shall we when are you getting married?
Oh,
Speaking of dark
excuse
times, when am I
me?
getting married?
What do you think marriage is?
I'm kidding.
Oh wow.
नहीं शाबीर के लिए कह रहा हूँ ना, इसका डार्क टाइम होगा. हम तो मैं तो
नहीं,
honeymoon
इंशाल्लाह
stage में
खुशी
हूँ.
के time आएंगे
मैं तो
सबके.
ऐसे लग रहा है कि बाहर आई हुई है बाहर.
You see, that's so beautiful because I just like one question gave me answers to your married life. So, yaar,
नहीं वैसे by the way we
it's
do
gonna
have a
be
request
okay.
for Shabir.
There's light on the end of the tunnel, bro. Don't worry.
टॉपिक चेंज कर दो. मैंने रात को काउच पे नहीं सोना.
You know what I was speaking to Zaid yesterday. Zaid was over and मैं Zaid से पूछा था, Zaid, how long has it been that he has gotten married? And he's been married for 3 years. Do you know, like, we were there, remember?
Yeah.
Masjid में जब हम लोग गए थे, जब मौलाना साहब Zaid की बेइज्जती कर रहे थे. मजाक कर रहा हूँ.
What?
मजाक कर
That
रहा
was
हूँ.
weird.
नहीं लेकिन काफी लंबा खुतबा था वो.
बहुत काफी ज़्यादा लंबा था. लेकिन that was 3.5 years ago.
Time flies.
Yeah.
It's
And
crazy.
you guys, when did you guys get married? A couple of years ago?
A year ago.
2 साल हो गए.
2 साल.
2 साल.
Like, that's
It's gonna be 2
amazing.
years, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. जब तुम लोग के बच्चे
नहीं हमारे बच्चे तो बड़े हो
जाएंगे
जाएंगे
तब
ना.
मेरी शादी हो रही होगी.
मुझे
हमारे
तो
बच्चों की
बता-
जान छोड़
यार,
दो, हमने बच्चों की बात
हम
करो.
लोग 2 चीजें चाहते हैं. देख हम चाहते हैं कि तू जल्दी से शादी कर and let's have a kid because हमारे बच्चों को कोई
तू
चाहिए.
जल्दी से शादी कर and let's have a kid का क्या मतलब हुआ?
You have a kid.
You have a kid
अच्छा,
यार.
यूं बोलो.
क्योंकि हम चाहते हैं ना देख 5 साल के अंदर देख
English
शाबिर.
is a very funny
No,
language.
no.
शाबिर देख 5 साल के अंदर देख जब हम तेरे पास आएंगे अब
Yeah.
हमें चाहिए कि तेरे पास भी कोई
Yeah, I
छोटा
want
सा
a
बच्चा
little
हो
Shabir
ताकि
running
हमारा
around.
बच्चा तेरे बच्चे से खेले. अब हम क्या
साला
करेंगे?
मैं तेरे बच्चों को खेलने के लिए बच्चा पैदा करूं, यानी कि ये किस तरह की
हाँ
बात?
तो तुम्हारे बच्चे का भी दोस्त होगा.
Listen. What I'm saying is, like, imagine, like, you're 55, I'm 41.
What?
So you're 55, I'm 41.
शाम 40 का बना दिया है.
No, he's like 50
चलो
years old. I'm 55, like whatever I'm age.
Yeah.
I still don't know
Okay,
your
you're
age.
old,
So
you're
yes,
old.
like,
You're old.
We're both old.
Old.
So yep, our kids are like about like 20, 25.
Okay, can you stop guessing ages?
20, 25 age.
Okay.
Unki kids ki. And I come to you and I go like, Sham, I think it's time to convert this friendship into relationship, family.
Bye.
What would
nobody's
your
gonna
answer
say.
be? What would your I'd be like, Sham, तुम्हारे बेटे की मेरी बेटी से.
First of all, if your kid was a boy, he would be a next level player because you're
हाँ.
his dad.
अब
And then if
शाबिर का अगर लड़का हुआ तो
I feel like girls,
Wow.
she can be best friends with Sierra because you know girls.
अगर शाबिर का देखो लड़का हुआ और इस पे
Obviously, the
बाप
girl
पे
is
चला
gonna
गया,
get married to his sweet, so you know
खत्म.
like.
What do you mean खत्म?
जिस दिन शाबिर ने शादी करनी है तो पता है कितने लोग बाहर निकल के जश्न मनाएंगे.
क्यों? उनकी
सारे-
बच्चियां
सारे-
बच गई हैं. उनकी बच्चियां बच गई हैं.
That sounds so wrong.
नहीं कहेंगे शादी हो गई है,
हाँ.
लाइक जश्न मनाएंगे कि कितनी लकी लड़की है.
हाँ.
ये उसकी शादी.
All jokes aside, you know I do wish you get married soon, inshallah.
Inshallah, all jokes aside, I also do wish.
Like you get a good girl, you get married, you settle in. तुमने क्या ऐसे बैठे ना podcast के ऊपर 40 साल तक?
Aameen.
If you're any
No,
No,
I mean, like,
अच्छा,
please
what do
marry me.
you think about Shabir? Whoever Shabir is going to marry, do you think she's going to be Pakistani? Do you think she's going to be like a gori? What do you think? What do you
I
think?
feel like she's gonna be Pakistani, and I feel like she's gonna run his life.
She's going to be
Whoa.
controlling.
No, not controlling. Like run his life, as in like you know, like
Controlling.
if he's in love with her, he's obviously gonna like
Says take care of her.
take care of her.
ये कैसे इसने word अपने change किए देख.
I
Yeah.
didn't change my words. I'm honestly being honest.
Hmm.
But you have to be independent.
What do you- what
Girl,
about
if
you?
you're
Because
watching,
I'm
be
caring,
independent.
right? Because I'm caring.
Oh no, कोई किसी ने कोई नहीं caring शेयरिंग का.
Yeah,
अपने
where's
word
Sierra's
बोल.
present?
हाँ.
Huh?
नहीं, honestly Shabir is caring guys. जब सियारा पैदा हुई थी सबसे पहले ये मिलने आया था. Like, we have to
नहीं
keep-
नहीं आया तो है ना ये quarantine.
Yeah, I
करा
was stuck
14
in
दिन.
Pakistan.
हाँ,
So
at that
he brought
time.
her a present. Like you know
Yeah.
where it is?
Present कौन क्या लाया था?
यार मैं ये the podcast.
अच्छा podcast लाया.
यार by the way, can we bring Sierra? चलो छोड़ो actually.
वो सॉरी हो गई.
मैं हाँ sorry होगी. But yeah, चलो. Good conversations. Good healthy conversations, guys. No personal life involved. Great. What am I
Where do you
gonna?
see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, most probably married, happily,
Living in
Baby
Pakistan
or
or
no
Canada?
baby?
inshallah. Huh?
You gonna have a kid or no?
Probably.
Living in Pakistan
Yeah,
or Canada?
I've learned to. I've realized this for myself that I freaking love babies.
Yeah.
Like I love kids. I'm a kids guy.
Girl, be prepared.
I'm a kids
Babysitter की
guy.
जरूरत नहीं है जब तक इधर है. हाँ?
I'm a kids
कैसे?
guy. यार honestly, अगर तुम लोग को कोई भी प्रोफेशनल बेबी सिटर चाहिए ना तो मुझे बिल्कुल कॉल ना करना. लेकिन अगर कोई प्यार देने
I
वाला
saw, guys. He was
कोई
holding
प्यार
Sierra
देने
and
वाला
he was
बेबी
like,
सिटर चाहिए जो कि like you
जो
know
डायपर शैपर चेंज ना करना हो.
यानी कि belly up अगर प्यार करवाना हो तो your baby sitter for whole life right here. But no, it was great conversation with you guys. Let's end it off because I think काफी लंबी हो गई ये बात. It was great having you guys over. Inshallah, hoping
cool
कि
mic.
तुम लोग की दूसरी शादी तुम लोग का दूसरा बच्चा जल्दी से हो. यार वैसे दूसरी शादी से याद आया शाम इदरीस
श्याम इदरीस बड़ा एक्सपर्ट है.
आप दूसरी शादी कब कर रहे हैं?
देखो जिंदगी के अंदर हमेशा एक चीज याद रखो. हैप्पी वाइफ हैप्पी लाइफ. ठीक है तो
Two happy wives,
आप
two
सैर
happy
तो जाओ ना
lives.
बात कर.
3 happy wives, 3 happy lives.
I feel like I've kept Sean really happy that he doesn't need another wife.
Exactly.
So
Really?
you want to
जब-
go
देखो,
and get
जब
married?
शहर-
I'll come to your wedding. Go.
जब लोग कहते हैं ना कि मैंने ये सुना हुआ है कि when you get really old up लोग लड़के जो हैं वो यंगे लड़के जब सहर will turn 50 it's like being married to two 25-year-olds.
Yeah, but when Seher turns 50, you'll be 110. Like that.
It's like being married to two 50-year-olds.
I'm done. Mic drop.
Shit.
ये क्या हुआ?
Good. Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay, guys, we're gonna end it off. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me on the Honest Hour with Shabi Jaffrey, the first guest
You were
in
never
Canada.
honest.
With 3
Inshallah,
mics.
with 3 mics for the first time.
लगता है
If you-
शाबिर जाफरी has been lying to you. He's been making good money जो कह रहा है.
Oh yeah, I got an extra mic, guys. Rich guy.
Finally.
No, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you did, give this video a huge thumbs up.
And honestly, pause this video right now. Go at the link down below. Subscribe to my channel.
Absolutely.
Subscribe to Seher.
Absolutely.
And let's get it to 1 million subscribers with 38 videos.
If you guys truly love them and you truly love my shitty content,
Shall we
do go and subscribe to Sham and Sar's channels.
Guys, their laughs are like monkeys.
Actually,
like
our
two
laughs are kind of
monkeys.
weird if you think about
You
it.
guys sound like two monkeys.
Thank you so much for watching, guys.
बड़ा अजीब तरीके से हंसते हैं.
Okay, are you done? Chala ji. Thank you so much for watching. Allah Hafiz. Make sure that you subscribe to their
Hafiz.
channels. Make sure you
Peace
give this video a
out.
huge thumbs
Assalamu
up.
alaikum, beautiful people.
Take care.